what? Change. Okay, change. So change that from inheritance to what?
Oh, association.
So wake up, all right. The same, right?
Yes, the same.
Association. All right, tell me the multiplicity.
The bird is 1-to-1, and
Marat?
Marat is 0-to-1 or 1-to-1,
Okay,
according to abstract or concrete.
Which one is abstract?
The 1-to-1 is abstract because the bird cannot instant himself. Yes.
0 to 1.
0-to-1 is concrete.
Okay, 0 to 1, or we said that 0 or 1, all right?
Yes.
It could be 0 or 1, right? So now you can follow, right? Okay, and yeah, so become this, but it is still not enough. Still not enough. What should we care? Still not enough. Yeah, that's right. So I'll give you the left hand side and right hand side. Still not enough. How can we, make it better? So you gotta remember the previous design. The previous design, there's multiple inheritance. So Peking duck, Marek, inherit, both inherit from bird, but it's come bird, yeah. We change from multiple inheritance to single inheritance. What I said is just not enough. What do we look at this group? Because we changed this, and we just set some limitation. Between the three components. What is the limitation? Okay. What's the limitation? We have this. That's hard. You figured it out. So we need to make a change. Okay, Shan.
The limitation you say is mean the three of these cases, all of that is all bird, but the bird one class should be a domain, and the bird should inherit the domain.
Domain. Cell the page. Yeah. Now we set the limitation. All right. We need to set a limitation. So here, just look at this part because there's no problem for that. We change it become association, but it was parents and children, right? When we look this side, and what about this side? Will they coexist? Coexist. Mental?
把那个 bird 就是合并，就是应该说刚开始就是先把就是那个北京烤鸭先那个 inherent stock， 然后右边
No, it's not 烤鸭. It's only 鸭. Right. You hungry? No 烤, no. Only 鸭, not 烤鸭. Right.
好，然后再把melon 吗？melon inherent
Melon?
yes， 然后 inherent green， 我有点看不太到上面那个单字。
Which one? It's a green head duck.
对 green head duck， 然后再把 bird 的那个方法定到北京鸭，然后那个 melon 也是一样，就是把 bird 的方法全部都并到那个北京鸭跟 melon。
I know what you said. So you know the next step. All right. Well, yeah, you can do it before. I said before that. Yeah, you go to the next step. All right, before. We need to think about their relationship. Is that a limitation? So what's the limitation? You know that's right. You know limitation. Yes? Yes or no? Okay. So, well, middle. Yeah. But look at this. This. So Peking duck. Millets, right? So here, can have a relation. Can have some limitation. If I give you the limitation, that we should look at that at once. At once, or either. At once, that it should suspend means if we use and or not exclusive or which one?
那个超啊，超啊，
啊
XOR XOR，
It's exclusive or exclusive or right? You know, let's look at exclusive or. So here we got to set a limitation. Either this or this. Either this. So it's a exclusive or. Actually, I talk about this. I have finished this part. Mapping problem domain classes, right? So we wanted to factor out multiple inheritance if it exists. So here, we have 5 classes, right? 5 classes. Airplane car, boat, flying car, amphibious car. Amphibious is coexist, right? Land and under the water. Right? So flying car, in the air, under the water, or over the water, or inside that, whatever. And amphibious, it's both way. So land on land, or water to that. So it was the previous design. Flying car inherited from airplanes and car, amphibious car inherited from cars and boat, right? We wanted to revise that. So here, it's going to see this. Haiti, tell me the diagram. This. What's wrong with this? Anyone tell me what's wrong with the diagram? Yeah, okay. What's wrong with that?
Maybe it's the flying car is 0 to 1.
This
Yes. And another is the same
and
problem.
this, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's not correct. Right. So if it's only an association, right, not the conversion, because we convert it, right? If it's only two class, of course we can build design like many, but we convert it from inheritance, right? One parent, one child, of course, right? A child is the child, right? You probably have other child, so it's always, it's one, right? So 0, 1, or 1, right? From this way, go to this way, just one car, right? Flying car and for this car. So that we make a change, but that's the multiplicity, it's not correct. Exclusive order, right? So this way, or this, only one exists. Only one situation exists. If this, sustains, then no. So only if sustained, then, well, no such situation. And here, like the mental stats, we can squeeze that. So we take out removed car and put it inside flying car and for this car, right? This. See this. This. What's the difference between object-oriented and object-based? Here we can see we wanted to implement problem domains object-based. It says object-based, but not object-oriented. What's the difference? Here, that's the problem domain, okay? We wanted to convert this to object-based. Not yet. The same, right? It's the same problem domain. Like, we wanted to convert it in a single inheritance situation, so we convert it. And the same, but not yet object-based. But the previous one is object-oriented, and this is object-based. So what's the difference between object-oriented and object-based? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Check. Object-based.
not sure it's right or false, but I think object-based is not allow you to is inheritance.
Object basis.
It's not allow you to inheritance and polymorphism. I think.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Good. So if it's an object base, it's an object, but you cannot see inheritance. So you need to take out all the inheritance, right? Become association. So here, we cannot keep any inheritance because it's object based. Inheritance. So no inheritance, no parents and children, right? So airplanes flying cars. Even that you cannot keep take it everything out. Alright. And then make it even simpler. Only two, right? Since association you can squeeze that. Right. If it's inheritance, you cannot. So this. It says try not to implement problem domain object in a traditional language. Right, because it's going to have mismatch, impedance mismatch. Right, traditional language and object-oriented. Or, well, sometimes you wanted to change relational, right? But thinking about entity, ERD relational, it changes it to object-oriented, right? Not everything you can match that, right? Chapter 9, we're going to discuss piece of bats, right? So try not to implement, no problem. If you wanted to implement, of course, if it's object to object, there's no problem. But if it's traditional table, to the class, you have a problem, right? We need to stop it. I remember at the very beginning, students came to me and asked similar question. I said, yes, we can, do the conversion between different databases. All right, here you go. You can see that. Right. Okay, about this kind of relationship, I wanted to give you a quiz. So if you wanted to go to restroom, you can go, but you need to finish this because, okay, write down your ID and name. Right. It's going to have a quiz. So you wanted to go to the restroom, make it quick. Okay, and draw the diagram now. So draw the class diagram with multiplicity. Right, everyone does its own, right? No, don't talk, right? So there will be your personal extra points, right? So here you can see that you need to draw. So when you draw the name, right? So you see how many classes. No need to write variable and method. Make it simple, right? Make it simple like that. Right? A customer can be associated with many shopping carts. A preferred customer is a subtype of customer. A preferred customer can be associated with many credit cards. A credit card can be associated with one and only one preferred customer. A shopping cart can be associated with one and only one credit card. A shopping cart can be associated with many items to purchase. An item to purchase can be associated with one and only one product. A product can be associated with many items to purchase. So in this example, it's going to see inheritance and association, right? And here is a trick, right? The trick is the word many, all right? So here, many, make it reasonable. Many, all right? Well, what does it mean many here? Could be different. For the statements, could be different. Many, many, what does it mean many, all right? So draw it. You don't have a lot of time, all right? So don't talk with your neighbors. That's your actual points, right? Just said it again. Draw it simple, all right? It's only name is enough. For the class name, you don't need to address variable and method, all right? There are inheritance and association, and yeah, so and look at the many. So I said that many is not consistent, all right? So look at the statements. What does it mean many? Make it reasonable, right? Many. So it means that if you think many is a 0 to many, right? Or probably is 1 to many, all right? So think about it. Make it reasonable. If you finish, raise your hands. We're going to correct your paper. many of you still need time to write? Raise your hand. How many of you still need time? How many of you still need time? many of you still need time? Okay, collect all the remaining papers. Okay, then so we're going to discuss that. Remember, but don't take keyword on answer sheets, all right? So you're going to grade others. 不要拿你自己的，现在要讨论。So we're going to discuss that. Okay. So circle that. If it's not correct, circle that. All right. The more circles, the less grades less points you're going to have. Right. You see that customer as one, shopping cart, customer can have zero too many. So here many means zero too many. Right, and here also a product as zero to many, but shopping cart should have at least one, right? So you have one too many. And if you put zero to many as a store only, that's fine, all right? But here you got to have one, the zero store. As many, right, so one here. No such thing, right? Preferred customer is a subtype of it. So circle that. If it's not correct, circle that. 果有错的，就圈圈，你画越多圈圈，它的分数就越低。OK，all right. You put a star that's equals 0 data star. That's 1. That's 1 data 1. All right. So you want to do this. Fine. But here, 1 data star is different. All right. The shopping cart is you need to have one item. If it writes items, fine, right? So because the statement says item, right? So ready? So if you finish your grading, and please, to the line, to left side. Pass your graded paper to the left side. Right. Next, we're going to discuss a design concept that's related to partition of states. All right. And we know that the more a class or more the component we said that can handle that, it is harder to be reused. All right. So our designs, to think about how to partition that. So now I'm going to give you an example. Right? The example is related to state. So we call this stay for stateless. What does it mean for stay for and stateless? Stay for, stateless. Now which one is a better design? Stay for or stateless? If you know it, raise your hand. Stay for, stateless. So stay for means we hold a lot of states of the crime. Stay for. Stateless, the words probably misleading. Usually we said less, right? Means none. It says we hope that we can reach a paperless society. Paperless means no paper, but actually, it is hard to achieve this. And here, stateless, this means no state. Right? We keep, or we put lots of states separately in different locations. So we call it stateless. We don't hold a lot of states. So if one class or one person is very powerful, all right, everybody relied on it. Right? It's a high coupling. So stateful. So of course, stateful is not a good design. It holds a lot of states of crime. Right? So you gotta remember all the states of crime. It's quite heavy. You need to note a lot of things. In this situation, stateful is better than status. What I said is status, that means that no state, not that. What's going to separate the states? So, what do you think about this? Is this stateful or status? Does anyone want to answer this? Is this a stateful or status? Harry? Is it stateful or status?
I think stable
Why is it stateful?
because it have many features like start, wait for, communicate.
Start,
Yeah,
communicate. So what do you mean communicate? Is it communicate?
I think it can do many things, so it's stateful because it have many states.
Okay. So here is a start. What is stateful? One is status. Alright. So what is stateful? So which one is stateful? This or this? Left or right? Yes, Shan. Which one is stateful?
The left is
Left.
stateful and the right is stateless because the left is more detail.
More
About-
detail.
Yes, more detail and the right not detail as
Not
the
detail.
left.
So detail and not detail. So if it's a detail, then that is stateful.
Yes,
So it says first login, second login, so it's a detail. So it's stateful.
yes, I think so.
And that is status.
And the left only have one function is lock, and the right maybe have a lot of function include the image.
Stateful status.
Yes.
And Harriet, is that different? It said it's stateful status. Describe it. So this is status, right? You said this is a stateful. Previous one, right? It's the right hand side. Is stateful or status?
Left is stateless, and right is stateful.
Okay, so Julian says consistent, right? So why is that? Chen says, well, the left hand side here is very detailed. The detail, so that is stateful. The right hand side, status. But it says opposite, right? Can you explain that? Just guess. You wanted to explain it? Microphone.
What I think is both of these are all stateful because
Both are stateful.
yes, that's my opinion. Because on the left hand side picture, the system has to record the first try to log in, the second time try to log in. The system had to hold your current status that you what is the time you try to log in.
Okay, probably say the second time or the third time.
Yes.
So you remember that.
Yes.
So this stateful. And
yes.
and the right hand side
And the right hand side,
is all stateful. It's all stateful.
yes, to
Yeah.
me because they have you can see there's a login attempt and access granted. You have to hold. Oh, the access has been granted, so that you can create a new payment. So to me, the system has to hold.
Okay.
So to
Yeah,
me,
both of
that
them,
is-
there's a different doing, but
Yes.
they are stateful.
yes, to me
Right.
that is stateful.
Okay, now we have different answer. Right. One said that's, that's a stateful status. Stateful says, oh, yeah, stateful. But somebody who says, both of them, they are status. It should give me a reason, right? So, the other one will try to answer this. Join the staple. This one. All right. Let's do this. Stateful. The host, once this is stateful, one server deal with that. Status, so server. Do you think? What do you think? It's the same idea, or? So let's look at this online banking, all right? The scenario here from that, we know that someone's wanted to pay, all right? Yeah, pay, all right? So you see that. So presumes that we want to make payments online. Right. So the customer, right? Customer, for example, is calling, right? So calling is the customer wanted to pay online. So store